Welcome back, everybody, to the Boulder Boys show, episode number 72. Woo! That woo means Moy's back.
What's the next number that's exciting? Like 69?
100.
100.
Yeah, it's gotta be 100. The 100. Okay,
I think we'll get
ways
there.
to go.
I think we'll get there in December, which would be kind of hype.
Okay.
We can throw.
Dude, really?
Yeah, we should actually throw a party for episode 100.
Great.
I agree.
Vision
It'd be
Quest.
sick.
Yeah.
We keep talking about it. Actually, real quick, I was just at Vision Quest a few days ago. I feel like that place is struggling. So if you are in the mood for a beer, go to Vision Quest.
Wait a minute though, dude. When we went there, it was like,
Dude, I know, but it's like dead every other time we go,
okay.
you know? And like apparently the homebrew store that's connected to Vision Quest is owned by Vision Quest.
gotcha.
Never anybody in there. You know,
Rough.
that was like a COVID thing, and now it's like nobody's homebrewing anymore. So anyway, if you need a beer, go to Vision
Dangerous.
Quest. It's a cool brewery.
Whenever you see that they're starting to sell chocolates and like random items at the bar, that's how you know. That's when you know that they're struggling, you know?
That's right.
my, dude, I feel like that's all these places, like that type of place. Like, you ever go in a coffee shop and there's like 1,000 items and there's like bags of chips? You're like, oof. They're not doing so well.
They're trying
They're selling
everything.
chips. All right.
Moist here
Moist here.
at long
Man.
last.
How was the South? We sent him down south for business.
After a month, I think I haven't been on the pod in 2 episodes, but I think I haven't been on for like a month because we
That's
didn't record
accurate.
last week or something like that. So took a month off, unpaid. In the pod, if you don't show up, it's unpaid leave.
Yeah, we don't have any benefits.
Yeah.
Actually,
Dental.
we have dental.
We have dental benefits.
You're actually coming out ahead though, because we did a month on unpaid, you know.
No, vision, dude. You got those new glasses.
Yeah, well, that's also part of
Those glasses
You
are
can
sweet.
see them on the video if you go to YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Look
this
at
video
this
makes
shit.
it.
Yeah.
And I see much better. The funny thing is, like, I feel still I'm getting used to it. So I feel when I'm running with them, I'm lower to the ground. I feel like lower to the ground. I feel like small. And when I'm cycling, I feel also like super close to the ground. Like perspective is different just because of how they are.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Dude, I mean, I remember when I first got these glasses, same thing. Like, I'm already kind of a short dude, and I was like, how can I actually feel shorter?
Okay.
Did it make you feel that way?
Yeah, for sure. Because, like, it's kind of like magnified, I guess.
Whoa.
So the ground is like up at you. You get used to it. I feel tall again.
Didn't you not race
Or
in
tall for once.
prescription glasses though?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just go
You
by.
want to feel tall when you're racing.
Yeah, and
Big shoes, no
yeah,
glasses.
big shoes, no glasses, just vibe the trail out.
Gotcha.
That part
Yeah.
is tough. Yeah. Like, it's possible to race without, also because we don't have like anything massive. Kate couldn't, for example.
Race without glasses or
He wears
contacts.
contacts. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He will be like going the wrong way, probably.
Makes sense.
I don't know if that's public. Yeah, that's probably public. I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever. Sorry, he doesn't listen. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, the glasses are good. Before I get into Chile, so yeah, very sad because we lost this week the Rafa store in Boulder,
Mhm.
a place that we used to go mainly work and drink coffee at a very low price.
Most affordable coffee in town or ever.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why
actually.
they're gone.
If they charged you.
And most of the time they didn't even charge you because they're great people and also like great rides. But dude, the store manager came through, dropped at my house some NAs and socks. And these are the socks that I'm actually wearing right now. So
Wow.
there is
Dude, I was just commenting on your
one
stuff.
Dude,
for
it's beautiful.
each.
This is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Thank you,
thanks,
Rafa.
Thanks, Anthony.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thanks the guys.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, they're all our size. And they're pretty cool. Actually, very comfy. Well,
Mhm.
Seth, it's like a pretty much you wear them for running or cycling and
Yeah,
stuff. So
yeah.
Made in Italy.
and they're Italian. So, dude, but like, and then the NAs, whenever I drive and not ride my bike, I would bring them. So that's that. I come with gift.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Shout out
Shout out.
Rafa Boulder.
Such a bummer.
It is a bummer. I don't think people who live somewhere where there's not a Rafa store or live somewhere where the Rafa store is maybe not as like big in the community. The Rafa Boulder was like huge in the cycling community.
Yeah.
Obviously my wife worked there for a little bit, so
Yeah.
felt like it was like
But that
very
wa-
big. But
yeah.
yeah, sweet little establishment. Everybody met up for stuff. There were ski parties there. when
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
And like the Tour de France was like, you know, you could go work,
Yeah.
watch the tour, have a coffee and a pastry. Dude, like,
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was like Adam lived next to it for a little bit.
It was awesome.
yeah. It's just, yeah, you would probably walk over there and grab
Walk
a
over-
coffee.
I would work there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Did- Moy, were you here when Gordy and Henry would commentate races instead of like we'd watch the race, they'd mute it. And this is really niche, so people listening who don't know who Gordy and Henry is, probably most of you. And it was Gordy and Henry like commentating like a bike race, but like they like knew they would always know they knew everything, and they would always know like somebody in the race. And they'd be like, "Oh, this person said."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like very good.
I
cool.
wasn't there, but they have a pod.
They do have a
podcast
pod.
about
Yeah.
cycling, and they're two big fans of cycling, that know a lot about it and just like live and breathe sport.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I'm not like in the cycling industry or community. I was actually riding my bike on the way over, and I had to do 2 maintenance to my bike, and I was like, a cyclist will never have a bike on these conditions, you know. But dude, Saturday close. Matt is also an avid cyclist. He would just go to every
Go
ride.
there every time to get a kit and head out the door for the ride.
New kid every time. Pop the tag. you know.
But with that said, I did go to Rafa quite a bit for coffee and work and meet up with you guys every now and then. So
Yeah.
it is sad. I did like, it was a cool vibe, dude. I did like going in there. And I always thought it'd be cool. Like, I don't know. I try and think of like my sport. If there was a shop like that, like how cool it'd be to have something like that in
Yeah.
the community. Dude, yeah, it's really sad.
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's interesting. Like I don't understand the commercial, like unit economics of Pearl Street. Like I don't know what they would have had to be moving in terms of like merch and coffee to like afford their rent and pay their people. But I feel like maybe the fact that they had so much like merch and then like all of the coffee and daily kind of purchases were
Mhm.
like de-emphasized is maybe why like it wasn't working as much.
Yeah.
Like because it's such a bummer. Like they killed it on creating community,
Mhm.
but it was like but like I'm not gonna like buy a
You don't-
$350 kit.
Yeah.
You don't pay the bills with community.
Like,
Totally.
exactly. I know. But like maybe if I don't know,
I think
there
that
was a different business model, it would have worked.
But that was the whole point of Rafa when they had a lot of money and they were taking over the industry. And I think then like competition arrived strong, and like they're just not the leaders anymore. So they got to cut on costs.
Who are the
as a
leaders
global
now,
brand.
dude? Map?
I think Map is crushing it.
Map's
Map's
cool,
kinda,
dude.
Map's on the inflation.
You have Map,
part.
you have Panormal Studios, you have
PNS.
PNS. What?
I mean, the Panorama Studios.
I don't make the rules, yeah.
It says has PN. They stopped doing this, but had PNS.
I thought
on
it
the
was
side.
PAS, right?
No, there's an N.
Is it an N?
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's
Penis?
Yeah.
Penis.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, straight
right.
to the
and
point.
they're
you know?
on the up.
They're on the mega growth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I didn't say any of that, but yeah, dude. So I think it's just part of their global strategy as a brand. They're being like losing money every year. And stuff. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
That's part of their global strategy is losing money.
no,
every
no,
year.
no. Like that was like in the beginning, like community driven growth.
Yeah.
But then like they like I don't know, things have changed. You know.
How are their other locations? Like they have like Chicago.
I think Chicago's
Like,
shutting down. Don't
really?
quote me on that.
Damn.
Don't quote me on that. I think
No,
it's just,
they closed 5
yeah.
stores globally.
Yeah, I think it's
Whoa.
like New York's
Wow.
sticking around, LA's sticking around.
Like, where do all
maybe-
those people
don't
go?
know.
That dude, people who effed with Rafa Clubhouse, like they
Mhm.
were there every group. Like there's big ass
Every
group
day,
rides.
dude.
It is. Yeah.
Where
it
are
is
they all going now?
Dude, they probably
Hundreds
are
of
like,
people.
huh?
Dude, I'm
There-
starting one.
Hundreds
you
of
didn't hear?
people that would. Yeah.
I'm
That
starting
would
a
meet,
group ride.
you know.
But it's like, where's their hangout spot? You know, like,
Now, dude, they're probably like
Probably just
lonely,
Boxcar.
sad. They're,
You
probably,
know?
they're like
They're
walking
probably
around
going to
the
become
next
trail
door.
runners.
Yeah, yeah. So that brings us to I think we're gonna buy out the space. The Boulder
Okay,
Boys
that'd be
show.
cool.
it's our
Yeah.
new
Your
office.
New office headquarters.
We're opening up Boulder Boy running store
Yes,
with coffee, pastries,
and only Boulder Boys t-shirts
and only the one.
and
yeah.
North Face, Nike, and Craft shoes only.
Yeah,
We'll have
Yeah.
a little tab like Aravaipa does for their races. on our YouTube channel where you can donate
Yes.
to our cause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep the lights on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Donate
like that
here.
model. Make everybody pay for everything. Dude, yeah. So that's the gift. And then I was in Chile. But you guys know everything. So I want to make it quick. Awesome running. Super hot, super nice. The body was feeling like tired, but I was able to run pretty good, do some workouts, getting some runs with Max, work a little bit. I don't know. It was great, dude. Days are long,
Mhm.
you know? So it's like, yeah, it's like light up at like 6:30 and then gets dark around like 8:30 or 9. So, you know, you have like a long day to do stuff. That's pretty cool.
And you hit up your favorite coffee shop there a bunch of times, Felix.
Yeah, that's one of the faves.
One
Yeah,
of.
that's a community coffee shop. I left a Boulder Boys sticker on it.
Amazing.
Nice.
Like this time?
Yeah,
Oh,
on the
We
wall.
still have some.
so sick.
Oh, yeah, I have like 3 left.
Dude, I ran out.
I've got a few.
Yeah,
I've got a few.
just for special
I
occasions.
have some.
So if you're in Chile and you in Santiago and you hit Felix Cafe, you're gonna see a Boulder Boy sticker. And then if you go there, what you should get, this is kind of like so millennial, but the avocado toast. Just because.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
Just because, dude. But like that's millennial in the US, but like in Chile, everybody's been eating avocado like forever, dude.
Yeah.
Before it was like common, popular.
You know?
And it's not an avocado toast actually, it's an avocado baguette. But with Chilean avocado, so good. Dude.
Yum, dude.
Sounds
Yum.
amazing.
So good. It's
Wow.
yeah, that is probably the best with the coffee, of course. What did I miss?
Adam's reel on
we'll
Instagram.
get to it.
You'll
We'll
have
get to
You'll
it.
have to watch it. He literally just posted it before this pod, but avocado toast was mentioned.
You'll get it if you watch the reel.
It was just perfect timing. The
Oh,
timing was impeccable.
Yeah. Well, dude, the Chilean, that's the sad part, or one of the sad part about coming back. I even thought about bringing like a couple of pounds of avocado on my bag. Just that the freaking Chilean avocado is so good, dude.
I don't know if I've had one. I've had Mexican avocado,
You have it here. It's not the
Wait,
same.
so like what's
Californian.
It's not the same because they travel, and so for them to travel, they gotta cut them green and ship them, so they mature on the travel.
And that's not right.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
You know, it's
you
like
gotta mature on the tree?
yeah, dude. And the flavor is like freaking. It's so powerful. It's so good. It's so different. It's like tastes like real.
Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of like the Chilean pan con palta. That's the name. Palta is a Chilean name for avocado, and pan is bread. So pan con palta is like the classic Chilean dinner.
Wow.
Or breakfast,
It's amazing.
but not lunch. But yeah, I had a bunch of pan con palta, a bunch of Venezuelan food too, dude. So
Dude.
good.
And you got to
Congratulations again
Hey,
on Venezuela winning the World Baseball Classic.
you're talking to a
Oh.
world champion here.
they send you the ring.
I was
This is
in
a
the game,
classic
dude.
sports fan.
That was you.
I'm the pitcher, the closer. That's me.
Yeah.
Just that
Okay.
I had
That
to
game
wear
was
my-
so
You
good.
bulked up a little bit for the game, and then somehow
Okay,
Funny though.
Wait,
that was a
picture-
hype game.
that picture, sorry, Palencia, he has a drawing of a mango on his shoe. The dude is from the town where I grew up in Venezuela before moving to Chile, which is the middle of nowhere. Like
Mhm.
it's like the most lost town in the flat lands of Venezuela. And the dude is from there,
What's it called?
San Carlos.
Hell yeah.
Dude's from San Carlos.
Yeah,
Dude, you
dude.
threw a heater.
yeah.
I literally I forgot it was on. I turned it on. It was ninth inning, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Like I literally saw one pitch.
Caught the last
the
pitch.
whole game.
But the best
Wow.
pitch, dude.
Yeah, and like I had just turned it on, so I was like, man, I hope they tie it up. So this like keeps going, you know?
No,
Uh,
dude. I'm glad it
yeah,
didn't
sweet.
happen.
Yeah, shout out Venezuela.
Dude, so good.
Uh,
You want to say something?
Oh no, I'm going back on the comment I was gonna make. So.
Oh, all right. Well, dude,
I had thought about it for a minute. It was a good thing you interrupted me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys lost. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But I think Venezuela is
sad.
just like untouchable right now. You know,
Yeah.
we so in the last 6 months, this is for I'm from Venezuela. That's why I'm talking these things. We have a new saint.
Who's the new saint?
It's like a doctor. What's the name? Jose Gregorio Hernandez. The
Hell yeah.
new saint.
Saint
Like
Hernandez.
a Catholic saint.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the Pope and the whole thing, you know, like
Okay.
he submitted the papers. Like,
Okay.
we got a new saint. We got a Nobel Peace Prize. Right.
That's right. That's
the
right.
lady. We got dictator removed. Which is also feels nice, independently of who did it. That's not my problem. I just care about the fact that he was removed. And we won the freaking baseball, baseball is the main sport of the country. Like
What next?
that is like the thing that people care. Like it's baseball. Like there is soccer, of course, but it's like I think next is like
Oil
UTMB,
production's through the
dude.
roof.
Is UTMB?
Huh?
Oil production's probably through the roof again.
Maybe.
Country's getting rich.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. It depends on where the money goes, but yeah. Hopefully. There's development going on. And dude, I think next is UTMB. You know, the people is asking for it.
Yeah. Everybody in Venezuela.
That
is
would
like,
be the
"There needs
cherry on
somebody."
top, you
That
know?
would be.
That is what people really want.
Yeah.
A trail runner
Yeah.
winning.
Dude, and there's one Venezuelan on the start line that can do it.
Maybe
right
more.
here.
You're probably the only hope.
You're the only hope.
Well, dude, I take the full responsibility, you know. I'm on it.
You got it.
I'm
dude.
already on it.
Killian doesn't stand a chance.
That's right, dude.
You have the weight of San Carlos.
I'm gonna freaking run with a mango mature.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That would be actually kind of cool.
That'd be
Yeah.
so
And
cool.
an avocado in your hand, you know?
But that would be Chilean.
Yeah, but it's, you know, like,
You gotta choose.
okay.
Okay.
You know, maybe on the hat like an avocado.
Okay.
Or I'm running and throwing avocados to people.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
But
Taking out your competition.
mangoes are better to throw though when they're green
The
because they're
slippery
hard.
pit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you have got into a mango fight ever, but
No,
Me
I do
neither.
love mango, though.
yeah.
Big
Dude.
mango fan.
Mangoes are like $5 per mango here in the U.S. You ain't getting any fight.
Dude,
with
Shopping at
those.
Costco, dog?
Dude,
No,
come-
not at Costco.
Okay,
Come-
well,
Those
come-
Costco mangoes are small though.
I don't know.
Come to San Carlos, dude. They're free.
Okay.
There are too many. There is a mango
It's an
statue.
invasive species.
It's like there's like too
Yeah.
many. There's like every house has a mango tree. It's like just like you don't buy them. I don't think people in Venezuela buy mangoes. It's
Mm.
not a concept. You know, like I'm gonna buy a mango. It's like why? It's like you know, grab it.
Universal mango supply.
Anyways, that was a segue. But Chile was cool.
And you got to see Max,
Yeah.
former guest on the pod.
Yeah, dude. Go to see Max. Go to work. Had a bunch of good coffees. We went to another coffee shop that just opened called Una, like one, I think.
Mhm.
Pretty good. Went to the pool with Luca for the first time.
What do you think?
He was funny because he was like, he wasn't losing it. He wasn't like, he was just like super focused, tapping at the water for like an hour.
Dude.
But like serious, like, just like, what's this?
Yeah.
Dude,
That was experience.
isn't it a thing that babies, if they get thrown in water, they know how to like when they're babies, they know how to like get their head out of water?
I haven't heard this.
I've heard this.
Probably not worth trying.
No, I wouldn't try it. I didn't know.
The thing is, like, babies are, they can suffocate, drown very quick.
Oh, yeah.
Like very, very quick.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
wouldn't
I heard you
try-
just throw them in and like they just
wait a couple of minutes. You know, no, like they can like it's like very quick because
Okay.
like their breathing is so like
yeah.
short.
They have to learn to close their mouth and not breathe in. Like when
Okay.
we took Arthur to swim lessons around a year for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. And even by the end, like he was still too young to understand me, you know, like he still couldn't talk and stuff. So I know if we took him now, he'd be able to do it. But like he would just open his mouth underwater and like kind of breathe in and then be afraid.
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
to be honest, I do that sometimes.
Yeah. It's a normal response.
Fair.
Yeah.
So you didn't dunk Luca.
No, we just play a little bit. We didn't do that. We didn't go into the deep pool, but it was cool because this is like next to where we were staying, and like it's a whole complex with like a couple of pools, a nice yard. There's a gym, there's like tennis court, so you can do a bunch of stuff. And so I will go to the gym there, and then we go to the pool. It's like kind of like a bunch of activities, and it's just hot outside, so it's very nice.
Sweet.
But dude, yeah. And the other thing that I don't know if people know, but dude, like Santiago as a city is such an athletic city. Like everybody, like there are 6 to 7 million people who live there, but like so many people is like running or riding or doing like calisthenic stuff on like different parks across the city. But it's like crazy. Like you go to a square with like things to do. You know, North Boulder Park. Like
Uh-huh.
there's this blue stuff. Dude, imagine every day at like 7 p.m. there's 150 people there crushing it. Like, but all type. Like nerdy, you know, skinny, like maybe that look like me, they can maybe do one pull-up, and like super fit dudes and super fit ladies, like all kind of people just like crushing it. And that there is like a whole energy on the summers. I haven't been there in winter in a while, but like in the summer, it's like there's like such a strong energy that you want to be out and like be doing stuff.
Sick.
Yeah, pretty cool, dude. I highly recommend it. I think we're gonna go at some point. Yeah, and it was hot too, so training was hard.
But it's perfect now. You're acclimatized. It's hot here.
It is
Yeah,
hot
I
here.
mean, you guys said I went for around like a little bit before 3.
Okay, to be fair, I said that sitting in the solarium is
Yeah.
probably like almost 100 in there.
Yeah, because it wasn't hot outside. It was sunny,
I think it got up
It
to, like,
wasn't
83
not
today.
hot. It was pretty toasty.
but it
See? He's acclimatized.
Yeah.
probably
I was very
Yeah.
uncomfortable walking my dog
really
this afternoon. Yeah.
okay. I'm
Walking
acclimatized.
the dog.
Yeah, it was hot.
That's kind of
No
yeah.
shame. No shame.
No, but I ran a shady route, so
Nice.
probably that also helped. Like green was like chill.
Yeah.
It's like
Green's easy.
yeah, it doesn't get that hot.
We'll get up a little bit higher too. A little cooler. Up
At the
That's
at the
fair.
top was nice and
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. But I think I acclimatized a little bit. Like 3 weeks on the heat is nice. It's also a good way to just get into like real training. I feel.
Mhm.
That's the weird thing, dude. Like, this might have been, yeah, you were back, but like a few days ago, it was like 15 in the morning
Crazy.
and like snow everywhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Horrible.
It is crazy.
Now we're in the 80s.
It's perfect for training really right now.
It is.
I feel
Weird.
guilty that I'm stoked about it.
It feels like summer, kind of.
Yeah.
But dude, spring starts in 2 days.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to be sad
Ashamed.
about it, you know?
Yeah. But I feel like I don't know, since I've
We
been
got gypped in winter.
since I've been in Colorado, it's been like normally like mid-April it starts to get toasty or like starts to warm up.
Also,
and this
there's
feels
been
like a proper east
no
like
rain.
southeast. Yeah.
nothing's green.
It's
Like,
very dry.
Yeah,
like everything's still kind of dead.
That tree's blooming right out there.
yeah.
Yeah, but my grass is like all brown and
Yeah.
dead.
It's
So
weird.
last year was so green. You guys remember?
I do.
It
Mhm.
was so beautiful.
Hopefully, it's coming. Maybe we'll get like a week or two of rain
Yeah.
It'd be
Hopefully.
great.
somehow.
Yeah.
Well, we're
anyway,
glad you're back, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be back. I'm getting into training and getting into rhythm, dude. That's what I need. Rhythm, routine. Just doing my thing,
I love
I
it.
guess. Eating
Love
my
it.
avocado toast, you know,
Dude.
at home.
Dude, that's you. Matt also has a big announcement.
Huge announcement.
What?
Oh, are we talking about the race?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went ahead.
I don't want to I don't want to miss this.
I signed up for the Mammoth 200.
Let's go.
Okay,
Yeah.
dude, we have to do like a thing, you know, like a mammoth. Like I don't know, have like a salute for Matt the whole year. Like
Mammoth salute.
the mammoth is here, you know, like the mammoth arrive.
Yeah.
That's
It's in October, so we got some time for me to get to
Dude,
that start line. but,
October what?
I think like the first weekend or first week.
And we already
Probably the first
established we're
week.
booking out that week.
Maybe
a couple weeks, right?
A
Like,
couple weeks.
you know,
It's gonna take me a while. Though.
I've never even been to a 200, dude.
Yeah,
That actually sounds so
Um,
fun.
Yeah.
yeah, they're interesting. I mean, there's a lot of downtime for the people that are crewing, but a lot of drive time too. And it's different type of crewing. I feel like you know, there's just a lot of like when I roll into an aid station, I feel like there's gonna be a lot more to do than just like swap a pack out and get back out there. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Okay.
It's like, okay, do you nap right now? Or like, I don't know. These are all things I gotta learn and pick some people's brains about. But yeah, dude, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know.
I have so many questions, dude. So
I
like,
do too.
you've been like circling 200s for like a couple years, kind of being like, dude,
Yeah.
like, I really want to try one. I really want to do it. What was like the straw that broke the camel's back where you're like, I'm signing up? Was it Dan Green goading you on the pod a few episodes ago, or like, what was it?
I don't think it was that. I think what it was for me was talking to Tim at camp, Tim Tolson, and him kind of telling me after Jimmy Elam ran, how Jimmy, that was Jimmy's first, and yeah, it was his first 200, and so it was interesting to hear how he was like telling Tim like how he felt and what he thought of it and all that, and it kind of gave me the confidence of like, okay, I think I can do this, and like I think I can recover from this and still be fine and have a running career. Where before I was just like terrified that I do this and I like sail off in the wind like Eric Sinsman,
Did he do a 200?
Yeah, he did Cocodona.
He
and
did
that
do
was it.
Cocodona.
I was
That's
like, see you later. I'm done.
But
I
he
don't
was,
want it
he
to
was
be
already
that.
being done before that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's easy to like
Shout out Eric Sense.
to say like, I'm gonna do this 200 and then right off into the sunset. But that's not the
Totally.
case. I want it to be an experience, and well, it definitely will be an experience, but I want it to be something where I learn a lot too as a coach, and I mostly want it too for my own like running career. Like, I mean, like I've competed at a high level from like 800 meters, a half a mile, and it would be really cool to say I've like competed at a high level from a half mile distance in races all the way up to 200 miles. It just like I'll be able to go to my grave maybe after this 200.
At the finish.
maybe right at the
But
finish. Yeah.
it would be cool to like at the end of my running career be like, you know what? I checked all the boxes, and that was for me. You guys always know, like for me, that's kind of the thing. Like I just want to be able to excel at every distance at least once in my career.
Yeah.
Like, that's just something that brings me a lot of joy, and it's motivational for me. So,
Dude,
That would be the most range
Yeah.
of any
No,
runner.
but like then we can add the like this like north like race in the ice pulling a thing, you know?
Well, I mean, the Iditarod.
Yeah, that one is next. You know?
No, that's a hard no
It's
for
okay.
me.
It will take a couple of years, but you're gonna get
And the
there.
run across America
Yeah.
once.
Hey, what? Just you
never know.
once.
Like who knows where it ends? But in terms of like competitive running, and
No,
I know the
I
debates
agree.
out there whether 200s are competitive, yes or no, whatever. We can talk a lot of smack about on the podcast.
I
About
think
that,
they're getting pretty freaking competitive.
I think
I
they're
agree.
getting competitive.
Yeah.
And also, to be honest, after like running a couple of times with Dan Green when he was here,
Dude's fit.
Dude's good.
he's so
Yeah.
fit and so strong. Also,
Yeah.
watch out for him tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Shout out. We gotta talk about
We're
it.
gonna
Yeah,
talk about
we
that.
are.
Yep.
But dude, like, I was like,
yeah, he's
this
good.
guy. We did a run, and then I did a workout with him,
Yeah, that's
and I
right.
was like,
Took him up the goat trail.
Yeah, dude, the gut trail. He was like
I mean,
pretty
dude, I took
strong.
him on an OHV loop.
The next day,
Yeah,
yeah, and he was
Ripped.
pretty
Yeah,
strong.
he's-
Yeah,
dude.
pretty strong, but not strong in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna show up. He's
No,
just
not
like,
at all. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can do it. I'm gonna maybe I'm working a little bit, but dude, like this is doable and this is good.
Yeah.
Like it's a good strong, you know.
Yeah. And he was well, like at least on the Gold Hill thing, dude was talking the whole time.
oh yeah,
Uh,
he's good.
He was also trying to talk when we were doing uphill repeats, and I was like, I don't talk when I do uphill, you know, at the top. Yeah. But yeah, no, he was great. So that's to say that I think they're competitive and maybe more competitive that what we believe, just out of
I
Yeah.
believe it.
You know.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Yeah.
It's just so different. Like I don't know. Like there will be a time in the next 10 years where 200s are treated like 100s are now. They're not there yet. Like I just said, like aid stations, I'm gonna be spending time like doing things where in 10 years, providing not everybody on the start line has died of AFib or something. Like we're gonna just be like
Also-
ripping
also
through
that.
aid stations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 how much vert is in Mammoth.
Not much. I mean, like per mile, I think.
But like,
Yeah, I need to look.
It's like, I think it's like 30,000.
meters.
No, feet.
The thing is, a lot of it's at high elevation.
10,000 meters.
Oh, horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, no, nice, dude. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
blast.
that's No, it'll be an experience, that's for sure. I'm excited to do something new and like it almost feels like it's like spicing up my running career. Like it's like a new craft I get to learn. It's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna be like heavy in 50K training during this like 200 block
It's
because I'm going to
perfect.
be getting ready for OCC.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be kind of relying on like the aerobic days to kind of get me through. But
Leg speed, dude.
yeah,
It's all leg speed.
Dude, does any part yeah.
It's all the strides.
It's all about the strides.
it'll be interesting.
Does any part of you want to like do this 200 and then before the year's up, see how fast you can do a mile?
Come on.
And like be like,
dude.
this is the most range a human has ever had.
You can do
Ooh.
the mile before though.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Like that would be like if you
Yeah,
ran 4
yeah.
low and ran a 200 successfully,
That'd
that
only
would be
give me
like
like 2 months to finish, like to do a fast mile.
I guess you do it before.
I
You could
think
like
that
do one in
better is
training
to do
before
it
the
before.
50K.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that and see.
It's
Okay,
like
I've-
the barrier's got to be like if you ran a sub 4:30 mile and
Well, that's-
podiumed at a 200.
I would
That's
hope
like-
it's faster than that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but that would be
Yeah.
like that would be probably the top. You'd be like number 1 for range.
I feel
in
like
the
it
world.
wouldn't really like be that cool unless I went under 410.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that was
You know
gonna
what
be
I
my
mean?
question.
Like, it's like
410.
high school girls these days are running like 14s. It's like crazy.
That's true.
Nothing
Dude.
against, yeah.
We'll put you in the Niwot mile.
But I
Like
am
that high
like
school-
gonna be 38 when I run this 200. So it's
Yeah.
like an old man running sub 410 for
Yeah.
a mile. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy.
What
I don't
would
know,
be,
dude.
what did you think? What do you think you could run? Like, if you're like, okay, like I like do a few workouts and this and that. Like, what do you think that you could run on a very good day, no wind, perfect temperature, beautiful track, in a good mile?
Super spikes.
Super spikes.
Super
yep.
spikes.
Like maybe 4 months of training, 3 months of
Mm.
training.
Whatever you want.
Yeah,
dude.
whatever.
Whatever
Oh,
you want.
Dude, I don't know. Well, whatever I want. I want like 6 months of like mile training, and then you could probably. I would bet I could get close to like. I can maybe dip under 405 if it was like perfect training.
At elevation.
No,
Okay, you're going to sea level.
yeah, I'm going to sea level.
Okay.
At elevation, I'm probably running like, yeah, in Boulder probably like 408 to 410.
That's very fast.
Maybe slower.
Spoken
maybe
like someone
411.
who's actually broken for you.
Yeah. I also like.
But dude, it would take a lot.
For
I'm
me,
telling you, like it would take a perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
block
And
to
for
do
the
it.
record, I believe that
No,
just
that's
by
what I'm
off,
saying.
off
yeah,
like
yeah,
what
of course. Like
I've seen and experienced.
the funny thing is, like, I think that like Matt could just do it tomorrow. You know? Like he's so good at running that like
He's very good at running.
Dude, let's go to the track on the way home.
Oh god, no.
Dude, okay, so you're very dialed into like what you could maybe run a mile in. What the heck are you like, dude, maybe if I had a great day, I could run X at Mammoth. Like, what even is that?
So, but dude, I don't know. So Jimmy ran 45 hours, I think.
Okay.
I think.
45.
I'm not
That's
mistaken.
quick.
That's quick.
Either
Yeah.
That is-
45 or 46, something like that. He ran in the 40 something hours.
Wow.
I think Max Jolliffe ran like 52 or 54 hours.
For third.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, for third. So, dude, I have no idea. This is going to be so new
So
to me.
44 hours.
Like,
Are you baking in
Good.
like does a good day include strategic hiking? Or for that type of finish time, is it like
Oh,
you got to
yeah.
be running the whole time?
I have a lot to learn. I can't
don't
answer
know.
any questions. This is crazy.
I think you should
Yeah.
hike all the climbs.
Yeah.
yeah.
That will be my
Hike early and hike often, like ChatGPT says for everything.
You know what was
Yeah.
interesting today?
I haven't asked ChatGPT, but
You know what was interesting today? And you've brought this up to me a few times. So I did a like 3 by 10 minute, just kind
Oh,
of like
yeah.
right at threshold, maybe a little under for some of the interval uphill today on Chapman. And
nice.
my heart rate and effort felt easier at like 7:30 to 8 minute pace than it
Mhm.
did when when I was cooling down. I went back and did part of that route at like 9 minute pace, and I felt so uncomfortable. My heart rate went up.
Yeah.
It was wild.
I've
dude.
always said this.
Yeah.
You're like, you always feel worse running with people that are slower than you because you're less efficient at that, like biomechanically less efficient.
Yeah. So my point is, I think I have a lot of like, I'm gonna have to be careful with this 200, if you know what I mean. Like I'm gonna have
Because
to
you might
find,
fuck around and break a course record. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
no. or like just overdo it and like I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like find that right effort for this, and I don't know what that looks like. I got a lot of like data to pull and training to do, so it'll be interesting.
Dude,
It'll
you
be a
got
fun
time.
experiment.
I want to
Crazy,
see you
dude.
hiking with weights, dude.
This may be the one thing that gets me out there doing that.
I think
Get the wave vest.
I think so.
Maybe
I
I'll
join
cover
us.
it.
Dude, you're gonna be able to carry your daughter around for a lot
Dude,
of that training.
It's true.
That's
Here's
true.
And not sleep.
well,
So
Yeah, it'll be
Here's a
perfect.
workout. You do 4 by Chapman, and then you get to the top, and then you hike to green with a weighted vest,
dude,
and then you come down, and then like you run back home or something. You are a little bit of a cool down. That's a good session.
yeah, that sounds hard.
Actually, no, because like the hike is just you're having fun.
True.
Just hiking.
Oh,
Sounds like a long day.
a long day, but then I'm gonna be out there for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
3 days, dude.
yeah.
So it's like that's,
Hey,
that's
you gotta
exactly what went through
reshape
my
what's
mindset
long,
though.
yeah.
I was about to be like, that sounds like a really long workout, and then I was like, I can't say that.
But that's the point. Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
like 3 or 4, like 3 hours. I
Yeah.
would say, But like it's like a 3 hours
Totally.
good session.
Yeah.
I mean,
May have
that's
to
the
hire
kind
you
of
to
thing.
coach
That,
me, dude.
huh?
May have to hire you to coach me for it.
I'm always like, head over to vertrun.com and we got training plans.
I build a whole app for that. No, but like I am happy to like ping pong ideas.
Yeah.
But that's also the kind of thing that it can be probably is beneficial for like a UTMB.
Mhm.
That's why I'm thinking about that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like I don't know, just like mixing things up. Like maybe you do like something flat and then like a little bit of like or flat and uphill, which is the classic. But also like you can do like a flat workout and then you right after you go for a hike, which Seth and Kate and Jesh were doing like last year a little bit before CCC and OCC.
That's right.
So it's
Yeah.
not my idea.
Well, yeah.
Well, dude, I'm stoked.
Yeah. Hopefully, no pressure, but if you guys want to come out, that'd be
Dude,
amazing.
We have to make it happen. A little jamboree.
Be so
Boulder Boys
That'd be
jamboree.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be recording.
Maybe that'd be a good one for Dylan to document for me.
That
For
would be an
sure,
excellent one for
dude.
Dylan to
Yeah.
document. If he'll listen to this at some point.
Yeah.
I'll get,
Well,
I'll get,
Dylan,
we'll
you're
get a text.
invited,
It'd
dude.
be fun.
Blog all
And it's
the
my-
whole month of October.
October, man. It's my favorite month. So
That's
Perfect.
true.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
It's gonna be
And right
great.
after we can head out to Chile.
See, that'd be sweet.
I
I don't know. I'll have a newborn, so
No,
It's
I'm
probably-
kidding.
it's kind of crazy to be doing this. I don't know. I had a lot of like deep thought about whether this was wise or not. With like, my daughter will be, I don't know, a few months old basically, and so it'll be interesting. But
Did you arrive at
Make
it's
her
a
proud.
wise decision or unwise, but you're doing it anyway?
yeah, I think it's a wise decision in the fact that like it's gonna be like I feel like the effort is so low for these things, and it'll be cool. Like they can like Marion and her can like come drive around and be at aid stations, or they can just like hang out in Mammoth for a
Yep.
few days. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, be a family event.
How many months old it will be the baby?
So due date's the end of June. So
Like 3.5.
yeah, 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's way shorter, but Luca was like 3 when I did Nice.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Kirsten did not crew whatsoever. She just spent the day with him on
Yeah.
Nice, hanging
Which
out.
that may be how it is with us too.
But I mean, it's just 1/3 of what you're doing, what I
Yeah.
did. But I think it's doable.
I
It's
think we're
nice.
gonna drive, so we have the rooftop tent. So if you guys want to take the Bronco, have the Intrepid tent
Yeah, that'd be
for any of
sick.
the crewing duties.
do we bring the Bronco and we set up
As long as gas prices aren't $6 a gallon by then.
we set
Sure.
up on the truck the rocket coffee machine,
Oh,
and then we're giving coffee to the community,
yeah,
yeah.
man. I could just sleep there
and then
and get up
like,
the ladder halfway through the race.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not. When you come through, that thing's shut.
Yeah.
We're not letting you in.
In these 200 videos, I see people being like some people have a sprinter van, like a high top,
Mhm.
high roof sprinter van. They get in there, sleep. That makes sense. I see people crawling into the back of a truck, like
Yeah.
150 miles in. I'd be like, dude, my legs would just cramp and I'd be done. I wouldn't be able to get out of the truck,
yeah,
But I think that's where
Yeah.
like the effort is so much lower that you're not like there's not as much like muscle damage.
Maybe.
I do.
Yeah.
I could see that.
And you're eating a lot.
Yeah.
It's easier to digest while you're running when you're running. I mean, like Dan talked about, they were running like 10, 11-minute miles. Like
That's
I know
true.
it's not slow by any means for that long of a race, but it's like the damage is a lot less than
Yeah.
these hundreds when we're like in the middle of them, busting out 540s and 6-minute miles here and there, and then it's like,
Yeah,
not
if
the
you were
whole
to lay
time.
down, you're just done.
Yeah,
But also, again, it's different because like if you lay down in a 100-mile, the race is up the road.
it's true.
You're
It's
never
true,
you're
yeah.
never seeing the race again. We're like,
In a 200, you're
200.
eyeing your competitor and you both lay down in the truck.
Yeah,
It's like who's getting up first? You know?
yeah,
And also like the difference like between first and second is like it can be 4-6
Hours.
hours, you know. So it's like totally. I think that you have to run like a crazy first 100-miler and then walk
And then
the
chill.
second. Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
what I,
And then walk the second.
that's
we
what
were
I was
debating.
thinking, man.
it's like just
Yeah.
run like a 16.
Get out really hard and
Yeah,
then
like
30 hour.
like a 13.
Okay.
like a
30 hour 100.
Dude,
Maybe
if
the
you
middle
ran
100.
16 hours for the first one, you could run, yeah, like you're saying, a 30-hour 100,
That's 46.
which is just walking.
Right in there, dude.
That's 46.
So you gotta run.
That is crazy to think about it like that.
If you run 16
But
for
dude,
the
like,
first,
if you run 16-hour 100 in Mammoth,
Okay,
You're gonna
like
be
what about like
cooked.
17? You know?
I don't know, man.
We're also talking about how running, like in my mind when I said that, I was like, that's so easy.
yeah,
But I
Well,
also remember running 100 miles and being like
is that
unable to
seeing
move.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but you ran
Also,
like,
like this is like
14 or 15
Yeah,
hours,
but it's
I
probably
guess.
16 equivalent to Mammoth.
Oh, man.
yeah, but like here there's more vert and it's probably more rugged the
And
whole way.
States has more vert than Mammoth.
Yeah.
Per
No,
mile.
Yes.
That's
no, because
Probably about the same.
how much is
The first
States?
100 in
18,000 or something.
Yeah.
80,000. So how much is that in meters?
I don't
Well,
know.
Mammoth
As much as
Ah.
CCC.
total
It
has
has as much as
30,000.
CCC.
6,000.
I don't even know.
Oh, states have 6,000 meters.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
How?
See,
people-
everybody talking about is flat, you know?
Not me.
It's not
hey,
flat.
Hey, slow down.
Yeah.
No me. Maybe Ben Dimon.
Maybe
Ben Demon says it's flat.
Hey, Ben's out here feeling fantastic after his runs right now, you know?
Is he actually?
It's too early to feel
Did you see
fantastic.
that ad? I don't know. I saw it on Instagram. He's like,
oh yeah, I
just
saw
finished
it.
my run feeling
Dude.
fantastic. you
Dude, but
know?
like that beard.
The beard looked good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He can grow a good beard.
HDR beard.
Yeah.
What
Are
a
you
good.
getting targeted ads from Ben Demon?
Yeah.
It's like
I
A6.
don't know why.
But dude, like what a good beard. I mean, shout out, dude.
Shout out.
Super good beard. I was like,
Ben.
there's like he could like stick gels there, like nobody will know.
Save
like-
it for later.
Yeah, it's like
That's
thick.
the secret weapon, dude.
Yeah.
The beard.
Really fantastic beard.
Really fantastic.
I have no compliments to give.
It's feeling fantastic though. I listened to some of his spot today.
Oh,
Yeah, so I have things fresh in my mind.
love it. Well, Matt, we're excited for you. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's gonna be it'll be interesting. I got to get to that start line.
Yeah.
as
Well,
we
Yeah,
all
you'll
know.
get there, dude.
Well, dude, we sent Drew out to soften up Dan Green.
There we go.
Tomorrow.
dude.
Yeah,
Woo,
man.
Perfect segue.
Is it? Oh, it's tomorrow. That's right. It's so weird. It's a Friday race.
Yeah, this pod's gonna come out after the race.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so who's out there doing the 50K? Ryan Montgomery, Drew, Dan.
I just looked at it today and I've already
I
forgotten.
don't know. There's a bunch.
There's some pretty good.
Apparently, the
Here you go.
women's race is loaded.
Same. That's the same as Chuck and Nut. The women's race is more stacked than the men's race.
Should I
this
pull
year.
it up?
Is Chugging this weekend too?
It
Chugging
is.
is
this
yeah,
weekend.
Saturday.
Oh wow.
All the
And
heavy,
they've been getting rain, dude.
heavy hitters dropped out
Yeah.
of
me and
checking
you.
out.
Who?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. The heavy
Easy-
hitters are
easy-
sitting on the couch right
Easy
now.
layup for Will. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh.
pull these up.
Dude, but like that's crazy. So we have Choconut,
Big Alta Chianti.
Big Alta, Chianti. this
Dude, the
weekend.
Courtney Rachel matchup is gonna be sick.
That is
Stop
gonna be
it.
sick.
Is that
What?
how-
You think that'll be a matchup?
Yeah.
Rachel Drake?
No, Entrican.
I don't know her.
All right, yeah, you guys
Oh,
have to
she-
sell me on Rachel Intrican.
So she won Cocodona right last year for
This
the
is a
women.
75-mile race, though, man.
Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy, dude? Like she's
I
fucking
just-
goated, dude. She's won like 18 races in a row.
what?
Well, it's time to raise the best, you know.
She
I'm not
almost
saying
beat
she's not-
almost beat Jimmy at Mammoth.
Yeah.
Jimmy Ching.
It was like an hour
These are
behind him or
200-mile
less.
races. I just
just
don't.
saying, dude.
I just don't know.
But 18 wins in a
I
row.
hope she proves me wrong.
That's a winning mindset.
It
That's
is.
impressive.
It is.
I'm just
I'm not
saying,
saying-
man.
Courtney
She
lost
deserves
her.
a little respect.
I'm
You
not-
know?
Yeah, but it's almost kind of like I don't know, man. I just feel like
I think it'll be a good race.
you can't put. Oh yeah, I mean,
What's
who
the last
knows?
race Courtney won?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Courtney did just run like 2:30 whatever for.
No, dude. I mean, like
That's
Courtney's
quick, yeah.
always like a favorite, you know.
yeah,
But
that's true.
Rachel is, I think, good competition.
Could be. Well, let's do Big Alta, and then we can watch these
Yeah.
ladies line up at Chianti. It is confirmed that Courtney signed up for Chianti.
Yes.
Dude, I guess I'm not training this weekend. I'm just gonna be watching live.
Well, Keontae's not live.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Which is
yeah.
crazy.
They were gonna live stream the other one. How stupid.
Dude, I don't actually know if any of these are Checkernet's live streamed,
Yes.
but I'm not confident Big Alta is.
I'm gonna be on the live stream
For which
for a
one?
very short period of time.
At Chucknut?
Yeah.
They invited you?
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
That's sick.
They invited me too.
Courtney.
Did they actually?
Oh.
They did.
Are you
You
gonna
gonna
be
be
on?
on?
Oh, dude, like
They didn't invite me?
That's just why I'm surprised.
You gonna be on?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah. You should be invited. You should
Maybe
check
I
your
will.
DMs?
I don't know, dude. I don't.
Check your DMs, dude.
Okay.
Might be
I'll
something.
check my DMs. Dude, Big Alta, women's side.
Who do we got?
Helen
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 Mina
Mina
Faulkner.
Faulkner.
Yeah.
versus Claire Rhodes.
Claire Rhodes.
It's gonna be good.
There's somebody else. Addie Bracey.
Addie Bracey, yeah.
Rachel Spalding.
Heather Jackson.
Is Riley racing
yes.
the 50K?
This is yeah.
I
got-
listened to
this is
the Devo's pod. and-
Yeah, yeah,
and,
Oh, right. Riley's on. Okay.
yeah.
I don't see them on here, but I might. There we go. Yeah, Riley.
Hell yeah.
Riley's racing.
It's going to be a good race. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
And what about the boys? What is our boy Drew up to?
Drew.
Against him?
Well, congratulations, Drew, for winning.
Oh,
Just in case,
Right, yeah,
I'll cut
this will
this
air
out if that
after.
didn't happen. We got
Who do
Drew,
we let's see. Okay,
David
David Norris.
Norris.
Might give him a run for his money. David's good.
Dan Green.
Dan Green's good.
Why do I know Noah Reed? Name sounds familiar.
I don't know.
Jeff Stern.
I mean, I love Jeff, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude. Like,
Yeah,
Drew's pretty
love
fit.
Jeff.
Yeah, dude.
He's
Dude, it's
definitely
literally
the fittest of the bunch at the moment.
it's literally Drew versus Norris versus Dan Green.
Is Ryan in it? Montgomery?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Ryan,
yeah,
Ryan
Ryan.
Montgomery as well.
Dude, and this is Ryan's, I think, first race post. Like he had a surgery, like a procedure on his Achilles.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
That's
he's
right.
Dude, he's fit.
so diligent. He just like trained through, or like he recovered from it, did a bunch of cross training, and he's like full volume training again.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
that's
sure-
that's inspiring.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ryan's like. I imagine coming off of surgery, like seeing how it goes,
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
Well, I think so.
I don't
But
know.
He seems pretty fit. So
Okay.
yeah. I don't know.
Sweet.
And he's been training in Vermont, which is like still snowy and cold. So I'm
Yeah.
sure it'll feel good to rip those
Oh,
Marin
for
trails.
sure. If you come out of Vermont,
gotta
you're
be
gonna be
hot.
good.
It's
The heat
gonna
wave,
be hot.
It's gonna be like 90.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that
That's
might be
what
a
they
shock.
say.
that'll be
Dude,
sweet.
so cool.
Check
Such
that
a
out
good
over the
race.
weekend.
Honestly, the year we went, we had a blast.
It was so
That
fun.
was so fun.
I
Uber-
still need to go.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't. Oh, you
Maybe
were.
next
You were
year.
winning Canaria. Sorry, you were in Canaria.
I was dropped
that
off.
would be a fun one.
I
for
was
us to go to next
I
year.
was getting a ride in the middle of the night back to the hotel.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
You try. So going back to your guys' beef.
I wasn't trying to start any beef. I didn't think it was a hot take.
Hey, beef. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, there's no beef. This is we're all friends. So there's Courtney. So this is Chianti, Courtney, and then Ingvild.
Oh, yeah, Casperson.
Casperson. Dude, when this lady is in like a good day, she can beat Courtney in a race like this because she is like a very good runner. And then Rachel.
Intricate.
Intricate. And then Azara Garcia de los Salmones, who is being hunting a golden ticket for a while. And then like Lynch and a bunch of like,
Oh, Lin Chen?
Yeah.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
you gotta watch out for the Chinese athletes.
Straight up,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, somebody down there that like it hasn't been like performing lately, but like it was world champion a few times, Ragnar the Bat.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dang.
So who knows, right?
I think it's gonna be open. Like if this was basketball, we'd be talking about how one of the greatest, players had a little bit of a low streak. So you want to know how they come out, and Courtney, greatest of all time.
Dude, I agree.
Agreed.
He's struggling a little. Last year had a couple lower moment races.
And she's really tuning up for Cocodona, right? I think round 2.
Yeah, I think so.
So it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah.
And the
Men's race, we got Vincent.
so we have Thomas Cardin, who is a French guy who runs for Keep Run, which is the Decathlon brand.
Yeah.
He's like extremely quick, dude. But I don't think he. I don't know if he will finish. Andreas Raderer,
Okay.
Solid.
if he finish,
Yeah.
which he doesn't happen
TBD.
often.
Dang.
Jeff Mogavero,
Oh, stud.
friggin', he's just
But he's not in a golden ticket hunt.
no.
No,
No, he's
This
just
is like a
doing it
is
for
like
the love
an
of the
easy
game.
golden
he loves
ticket.
to compete.
Yeah, Vincent Bouillard, who knows?
if he
and
eats
then-
before the race, he might do all right.
So, Tobias Geiser.
Where's Gavin at, dude? Your athlete.
Yeah, he's on there.
Gavin
Pryor.
He's just
Baller.
above Harry Jones. Dude, I think, dude, it's like a very open race too, because it's like I have the feeling that like they're all great athletes, of course, but there is nobody that I would say like this person is besides Jeff. I wouldn't say like anybody else is like extremely consistent,
Mhm.
meaning like, oh, this one never fails.
No.
You know?
Dude, it is crazy because that race, both on the men's and women's, I guess. But do you think Courtney's gonna take a ticket? Is she trying to go to States?
I don't know.
Either way, I feel like at one point a couple months ago we were kind of like, oh man, Chianti's gonna be loaded with like Adam Peterman and Jim and Vincent, and it seemed like everybody, like other people might show up, and then everybody got hurt. Apparently,
Everybody
Yeah.
nuked each other at Black Canyon. 50K.
that isn't that the
That's
truth?
crazy, man.
So yeah, seems kind of wide open.
I kind of feel like Courtney, unless she just wants to run estates, wouldn't take it because it's like she wasn't planning on it.
Mm-hmm.
She has the course record, so it's like I no need to go back until somebody challenges it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
It's true.
Who knows?
I do keep forgetting she still has a course record.
Crazy course record.
That is a crazy course record.
What's the time?
15, 20 something?
22 or some 27 maybe.
Oh, that's
something like that.
crazy, dude.
Yeah.
25, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the year you ran. I think, or was it the next year?
It was the year I ran.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I remember me and Matt were there and we were like, what is happening?
I couldn't believe it.
I was with her and Courtney like at going through the high country,
Yeah.
and they like pulled away. It's crazy.
They were flying.
They were.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, that's the races this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't
Good
know
luck.
anything about Chuck and Nut.
Good luck, Drew.
Except for people, hopefully somebody listens to this before the race. I got a couple DMs of people being like, yo, like, we'd love to take you to a coffee shop. You and Matt to a coffee shop in Bellingham. Very nice. We won't be there.
Next
we'll be
year.
here next year.
Yeah.
But they can still send you like a gift card for, a coffee shop
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, if you want to Venmo me, that'd be sweet.
That's nice though, reaching out.
Yeah. Dude, and then another race update. Adam,
Oh, my race update. I got into Desert Rats.
Woo!
thank the Lord.
You're right, Moy. I did get in.
Hey.
So yeah, April 11th, I think.
Oh,
So-
nice.
It's coming right up.
It's coming right out. 100K.
100K, but it's right around it's like very local. So
Yeah.
easy drive, bring the family,
Nice.
weekend mission.
Nice.
So that'll be
It's
nice.
going to be sick.
Yeah.
That's in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. I think it might be hot. If this
Um,
is any indication of like where
yeah,
we're going.
yeah.
Likely.
Yeah.
At
So
this rate, it'll be like 105 in 3 weeks.
I might have to do a little like heat protocol
Dude.
sauna action before.
Unless you want to be a dry rat in the desert.
Yeah.
Dude,
I am gonna be a rat out there though, dude.
that's the
Just
point.
thinking of you,
Hey,
your rat tone.
I'm a rat family.
Yeah.
Dude, that's exciting. I think that's the best option for you.
I think it'll be sweet too, because I have only run probably like 8 miles of those trails with you, Matt.
Huh.
So like most of the race will be totally new trails. It's always fun.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Sometimes easier on the mind that way.
Totally.
You're,
That's
like you don't
true.
know what's coming. You're just going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna go like suss it out or anything.
Yeah.
And it's quick, it's like quick mission, quick race, in and out.
Ohio Ranch is a great place to and Walker or not Walker.
Hall.
Hall.
Yeah.
Great place to
Exposed,
Yeah. Kinda
warm,
rocky.
Kind of runnable.
dry.
Yeah. I mean,
Cool, man.
if it's like this until the race, you're gonna be good.
Yeah.
But dude, if you want to, well, I guess you can just go to 24. If you go to 24-hour in sauna, holler at me.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so you got when is it?
April 11th.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
the
coming up.
same weekend as Gorge, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd try to be in both places, but
Dude.
I don't have a time turner, you know.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Give it a year till you have that leverage with Nike. You'll have ACG.
Hey,
with that race date.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. One thing I am kind of thinking about, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, but kind of like a potential opportunity to go to China.
Oh,
Chongli, since it's an ACG race.
wait, really?
I've
Where?
never-
What is this? What is this?
Chongli is it's a ski area, a few hours from Beijing or something.
Okay.
I did like very cursory research, but it's like a mountainous area. Adidas had sponsored the race, I think, for a while. It's been an established race, and I think the premier distance is 168K, like
Nice.
a 100 miler, but they have like 30K, 50K, 70K, like all the way up.
When is this?
Mid-July.
Dude, you should definitely go.
It's kind of like, I mean, dude, I've never been to China.
70K would be a good tune-up for CCC.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of, and it's like, I don't know. I was like looking at videos of people who've like vlogged the race.
Mhm.
It looks cool. Like the terrain looks cool. It doesn't look super jungly, which is
Okay.
like, if it was,
It's
I'd be
tough.
like, nah,
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah,
it
you
looks
served
like
your time in Thailand.
I served my time, dude. I've run machete trails, but no, it looks really cool. And so it might be a nice opportunity to experience China.
Dude, like, obviously, you'll have other years where you can make this decision to travel to China. But, like, how many times are you going to get the chance to go to China on someone else's dime?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, like, with all due respect, you know, but like, yeah, I don't know. And like have some support there. Like, I wouldn't just
That's sick.
on site that with like, oh, I'm just here by myself, like
Yes.
to run this race. No crew. Like,
But you'd have, like, support from ACG.
yeah. And I think there should be some other ACG athletes there too. So
Nice.
yeah. I don't know.
That sounds sick.
Thinking
Go to,
about it.
Go to,
Good.
what's it called?
Chongli.
Chongli.
Yeah.
Chongli.
Chongli.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
What
All
an
right.
experience! What an adventure! Yeah, I think that's
Right.
should do it.
Have you been to China?
No, dude.
Me
Too
neither.
much soy for my taste.
Have you?
Just the ports in Hong Kong. Which
Okay.
isn't really considered
Mainland.
mainland. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
All right.
No, I have never been. I don't know.
I'd be the first Boulder boy to go to China.
That would be sick.
That would be sick. All right. Maybe
Yeah.
Drew's been to China on business, you know? I don't know.
He used to for a meeting. Like he spent like 2 hours in Shanghai and came back.
Wait, didn't he go there for something? No, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, he was talking about that.
Yeah,
But
but,
I'm not-
he didn't
I don't
hasn't
think it
been.
happened. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. Well, anyway, that was a quick aside.
that's sick.
Yeah.
That's exciting, dude.
We'll see. It'd be fun.
Dude, I feel like this is a perfect way. I'm trying to like segue these topics as smooth
Where
as
are we
possible.
going now, dude?
I mean, no, like I think
we have so many
I think
topics.
you're working towards desert rats.
Yep.
That's tough. You're potty training Arthur right now.
That's tough.
And
We can
and you
hear him
just-
crying in the
Yeah.
background.
Dude, I don't know. You just posted something on Instagram today. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I was just
I just wanted to circle back to avocado toast.
well, it's hilarious, Moy, because I made a comment in this like video I just posted to Instagram of like, man, like, do you ever feel like your feed is just like filled with your favorite runners, like running in the middle of the day, eating avocado toast, traveling all over the world to run, and it's like you
Stop
can't
describing my life, dude.
It's actually just Moy.
just Moy.
I'm your only favorite runner. Thank you.
As he ran at like 2 p.m. today.
Oh,
I run in the middle. I run in the middle of the day. I didn't have avocado toast for lunch, but I had avocado arepa
okay, even better.
for lunch.
Even better. No, but it's just I feel like at least it's maybe because of what the platform incentivizes is like
Mhm.
very beautiful kind of like types of images, but like so if I don't have something that's like, oh, this is a cool shot in a cool place with like a beautiful background, like I don't post it. But what it leads to is this like perception that like, oh man, like everybody's just like living a dream every day. And I don't know. I was only got 3.5 hours of sleep last night. And so at the end of my work day, especially because it's hot out and I'd like been out, so I was just like sapped. And I was like, man, like I've been like having a good week so far. I don't like miss a day. And I just chose to run, and it worked out that I took Sylvan for the run so Julianne could have a little break because Arthur was taking a nap. And like Matt said to me the other day, he's like, dude, just try to like make sure to get an hour every day during the week, and like that'll like maintain you through the week at least, you know. If you can work out too, that's great. But I did that, and I was just thinking on the run, I was like, man, I bet this is like most people's experience. They work a 9 to 5, they have responsibilities at home, they like, and their run is not like them at the top of green, like taking a selfie with their shirt off, like freaking fit as a mug, you know, like they're just like getting it in. And so I posted something, hopefully making those people feel a little more seen.
Yeah. Well, dude, yeah, I want to like confirm that with like, dude, you know, when, and this is like a little different, but like before, because I don't have like quite as many responsibilities as you do day to day.
Not quite as many. You have some.
And honestly, as most people, like my days are very chill. But what I do remember from before I was sponsored to like the first until this year, or like like maybe last year or something, like you'd always just see all these sponsored runners seemingly traveling all the time, always happy.
Yeah,
like
right.
You're like, man, they almost be just like really successful pros. They don't have to work another job. Kind of find out they all have other jobs, you know?
Yeah.
They're all busy. They're just like posting the highlights. And
Totally.
I think that was tough for me once I finally got into the pro trail space. Was like, I didn't feel like I was successful because I had to have a real job.
Yeah.
And then you like look at it like now knowing all these people, I'm like, oh, everybody else kind of has like most people, most pros you're loving and like fans of have a full-time job.
They're out here running on the bike path after their 10-hour hospital shift, you know?
Yeah, but they're not going to post that.
No.
I'm not going to post
sometimes.
I don't think you've ever posted like an unglamorous like thing from a hospital run. Like Dylan came out and like recorded you, but like,
you
know what I mean? Like,
that looked glamorous, but I was like sick. I don't know if you remember that. I was sick and like, I was like working down. I was going to work down on this 10 mile and I worked down to like 6:20 pace. And I was like,
you know,
that's good. Dude. But like, I agree. I think everybody has their own things, you know, and whatever you put on the gram, I don't know, is what you want to, or what people wants to like others to think or see. But it's like the configuration of I have a question about the stroller. Because like when you run with the strollers.
I was just going to say, Luca's getting to the age where like, if you had the right type of stroller.
We just got the stroller.
Let's go, dude. Hell
like it arrived yesterday. But so I'm going to ask you for some quick tips about that.
Amazing. I'm here for it.
It's hard as heck.
I bet,
the
dude.
one time I pushed Arthur,
dude, but
it's
you just like go out here and then like hit the path. Like around,
dude, I even took him on Cottonwood, which is like gravelly,
Nice.
which is funny because, you know, bike path, he's totally smooth, but on the gravel, you know, and he's like 9 months, so he's like very baby fat. You can just see him like jiggling the whole time. He's like, it's like so cute.
And is this a Thule?
It's Bob.
Okay.
So they have like little shocks.
Okay.
And then there's an attachment for his Graco Snug Ride 35 DLX, you know, just like car seat.
Okay.
So it's heavy, you know.
Oh, so the car seat goes on
clicks onto the Bob. Yeah.
Oh.
And this thing's off-road spec?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Right.
So I'll have to see your setup. What you have.
We got a Thule.
Those are nice, I've heard.
Yeah. It's also because I want to ride with it.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And
like
pull him on a ride. So like I'm thinking of doing like Chapman one of these days and see like how it goes.
You'll be taking notes, Matt.
I was thinking, man, we need to get a stroller sponsor for the pod.
I agree.
All of us having
Thule.
kids.
Well, and soon, like a year from now, our pre-pod jog can be the strollers. You know?
Yeah.
You'll
That'd
be
be
the
cool.
odd man out. You know?
You'll be pushing me in the stroller.
Oh, dude. But then going back to the like everybody's life is different. Like I like, of course, I think we can all relate with this feeling of like you just had a day and you're like exhausted and you open the door. It's like It's mainly hard when it's like really hot. I feel and you're like I would be sitting on the front of the house and it's like super toasty.
Yeah.
And it's like the first 10 minutes are like miserable.
Yeah.
And sometimes you like like you do it in between naps of kids or like before like I have to pick up Luca from like daycare or stuff like that.
Yes.
So it's pretty relatable. But it's funny because today I I had a long day, but I don't know, like I work from like 7 to 3, and like 3 or 5 actually is when I left. I went for a run and I managed to squeeze a green.
Nice.
It's also because I live at the bottom of green. So
Yeah.
it's like sometimes you can do it. I felt like crap because I have been dealing with other things. But it's like it's so nice just to like live in a place where like within 20 minutes of running, dude, like you get some forest and some
Yes.
like
Yes.
greens or like I don't know.
We're so fortunate to
some
live in a place
wild
like this for sure.
totally, dude. Because it's like I was just in Santiago and it would be like 2 miles to get to some green. But in the past, when I was living in Santiago, it would be like 3 miles, 3.5 miles to get to the trails.
And
And this is like freaking like stoplights and buses and taxis and like honking and like you feel like a freaking rat in the city. And if you run at like 7:30, which is peak hour, it would be like, or even before, like it would be like crazy, like madness. I always wanted to make a video about that, but the point is, I think they're just phases of it,
yeah,
And
Yeah.
and right now we're in a phase where like we're just managing a bunch of stuff.
totally. I mean, I'm sure like more of the people that you see on Instagram like experience stuff like this. But like, I don't know, man, like if you're like really pro, like people are like dripping out pro photos that have been taken of them in the last few months. Like,
Yeah.
so they're not posting like their basic
Mhm.
content, It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. So I don't know. I just wanted to post it because I was like, man, like I feel this way all the time. And like, I think sometimes it's easy to think that like, make an excuse for yourself or feel like, man,
Mhm.
like nobody knows what I'm going through. And it's like, dude, like a lot of us are just going through the same thing,
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably true.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I was going to say.
I don't know. That's pretty much it on my datum rant.
Viva the avocado toast.
Yeah.
It is ironic that I
Even
chose
more.
that.
Yeah. Even more the avocado arepa, dude. I have to make you guys, maybe this weekend, I want to make you guys this
Deal.
Venezuelan food called cachapas, which is,
Ooh.
it's food for champions because we're world champions. But it's like,
right.
I'm just kidding. But it's like corn based, but it's like a corn pancake. And you add cheese and avocado on top, but it's just
Yum.
like,
Yum.
so good. Yeah. Maybe we do to celebrate Drew's win tomorrow. I mean, on
that'd be
Saturday.
cool.
But
On Saturday, yeah.
That would be sick.
yeah.
That'd be sick.
Oh, you can tomorrow because you're off, but
Yeah. Yeah.
we can't.
Yeah,
You're gonna
that's
be eating avocado toast and Verve.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was a
And
simple.
I'll make sure to post
yeah.
the shirtless selfie or something. I'm just kidding. I'd be so nervous posting a shirtless selfie.
I don't know, dude. Your wife will be nervous because all the
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
But dude, thank you for posting that. It's like,
Yeah.
what if we just do a campaign where we just post real shit, real stuff?
Yeah.
It's true. It is refreshing when people do post real stuff though. Like that, or like I love it when you're high end or like you're like these very pro athletes who have a bunch of these curated posts with pro photos also post just like
You can see how they're
random
living.
stuff. Yeah.
Like when Francesco goes and stays at the gym, it's like finally we get to see what he's living like.
Oh
you know?
my goodness, dude. That era was crazy, but the insights into Jim's life were very good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I always felt bad for, eating my frozen pizzas.
In the sauna.
I've never done that,
It's
but
like- Yeah.
I felt bad for the frozen pizza and I was like, Jim does this.
It's working for him.
Yeah.
He's drinking a protein shake in the sauna. Maybe it's okay to hydrate in the sauna.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think either it's okay or he's spending a lot of time in the sauna.
Yeah. Also, like, what's your day look like where you have to be eating in the sauna?
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, they're also like he only runs, but like I bet they're very busy, like interviews or I don't know, like I don't know, dude.
He doesn't do very many interviews, dude.
I'm surprised to find. I think why you have to eat on the sauna? You know, it's like
He's probably literally just training constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
I don't
he's
know, man.
as as he is.
I've never once been in the sauna and be like, it'd be really good, like a hot pizza while I'm in this.
Maybe it was cold.
You know what he could have been doing is like he could have just gotten done with his run and gone straight to the sauna, but knew he needed a fuel right after his run.
Those
And
pizzas
so
take
instead of,
about
like,
20
waiting-
minutes to make.
You know,
yeah, it's
I bet it
probably
was refrigerator pizza. I love eating cold pizza, dude. You know?
Yeah.
no, it was
I
one of
can't.
those frozen ones.
It was one of those Amy's frozen pizzas.
But you don't think it was like a leftover from the day before?
That's
Fresh.
I don't know. It's a good
Who knows?
point.
I don't know, dude.
well, whatever it was.
We need Fran
What-
back
what-
so he can
When did you
get
go
some more
there?
inside.
Firmer
Yeah.
than
Did you talk to Fran in Black Canyon at all?
Just
He was getting
just
mobbed by
yeah,
everybody.
just after the race, like
Oh,
or after
yeah.
the 50K for like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. He was too famous.
Yeah, he was super famous and he was saying
busy hanging out with
Madai
Jim.
and stuff. Yeah.
Jim was there.
Mhm. Sitting under a tent. His brother was racing.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some water. I don't know if we have another topic or a voice memo.
I don't know what we have.
Dude, the one other sort of continuation from a topic previously is UTMB coming at us for more carbon offset money.
This is a Matt and Seth story, dude. I don't know about this.
Okay.
I mean, I think probably half of the people who signed up for UTMB got the email.
yeah.
Yeah, I just got the email saying like something doesn't look right with your carbon offset.
Pay up.
Pay up. Yeah, basically, and it's like get this right or like your entry will be void. You know?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
What the heck?
shit.
Okay,
And so yeah, I had to look and see like what did I do wrong. And when I booked it, I remember reading on the website, I was like, it said something about like if you're gonna be there for a certain amount of days before the race.
Was there a set amount of days?
I don't remember what it was. I don't know. Maybe
Did they change the website?
could have. Anyways, I said I was gonna go by train because I was planning on being there
Yeah.
way before the race. And
Also,
like,
train is the cheapest carbon offset.
yeah, and
Great.
I was gonna just ride the train into town or walk to the start line for God's sakes. But the thing was,
Everybody's like, I'm actually walking to the race from
Yeah.
my house. So
but like, I guess like because I'm from Colorado, I had to put that I'm gonna be flying and using 20 tons of carbon emissions to fly to Chamonix, and I'm gonna melt the fucking glacier myself, and so I had to pay €95.
it is weird.
€95 after the 500 whatever dollars just to run 50K. It's like, what am I doing? Why am I going out there?
It is crazy.
That's more than the bonus if you win, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I know.
Dude, I
This is
also got this email because I'm also going to be out there for like 5 weeks before the race or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I put train because that was the cheapest. And yeah, I'll probably actually someone from UTV
Do you
might be
think-
listening.
do you
But
think
either
They
way.
definitely might be, dude.
Anyway, I'll probably take the train from like, I don't know, wherever I'll be. Annecy, Chamonix,
yeah.
somewhere. I'll take a train of sorts.
But I guess, yeah.
And dude, it's like,
What do you mean take the train from Chamonix?
He's like, I'm talking the train. Take a
I don't know.
selfie. A selfie, you know?
I'm
I don't know. Either
You take the
way,
train for the sushi. Okay,
either way, got the same email. And it's like, I first got the email. I was like, oh, whatever. They're just being like annoying. And then they're
Yeah.
like, they'll cancel our entry.
Yeah.
If we don't pay the $90 extra.
and it's not that we're not environmentally friendly because like these are things we pay attention to day to day, right?
Mhm.
But the thing is like if you're this worried about like the environment there and everything, it's like maybe you shouldn't have a big ass race out there. Like if this is that big of a
Yeah.
deal, because like I mean, I don't know, like these kind of discussions aren't happening, as to my knowledge, about the Tour de France, and you have like how many cars following these bicycles through the Alps, and like how many like
Hey, maybe-
IndyCar races are happening in
Sure
Italy,
as
like
heck
just
the
outside
riders
the
aren't
Alps,
being
and,
Maybe
like,
they
forced.
have to pay carbon offsets and they have
I don't
race
think
entry
they do,
fees,
dude.
I don't know.
Dude,
you know?
I don't know. All I'm saying is like I've spent a lot of money to run this race, and like if I have my best day out there, I don't know if I'm even gonna make that money back. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And dude, the bottom line, the race should be paying for carbon offsets for the race, not like we shouldn't be forced to that.
Well, that's kind
pay
of what I thought these $800
travel.
entry fees were part of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moy, I don't know if you know, just since you're kind of in the space, very generally speaking, but like, I wonder if it creates like a tax write-off for them, for everyone to pay carbon offsets. I don't know. It's kind of like when you like you're buying pet food at PetSmart and it's like, oh, would you like to donate to charity? But it's like, it's so that they can write that off, you know? Like,
So don't quote me on any
yeah.
of
Lay
the
it
things that I would think that I will say. First of all, I don't know if in France you can write off taxes due to your customers donating money, but I think there is a high chance that yes. Also, I thought that the carbon offset payment for athletes was a suggestion in the beginning.
And now they're out here.
It's,
And I think that now they're suggesting that they're gonna kick you out.
It's weird. It feels like almost extortionist. Or
The
something.
email read exactly like those toll letters read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So-
like, you owe us. We're sending it to collections. Like,
So it's not a so it's not a suggestion, which is kind of, I find it, I don't know, a little bit extreme. But then the other thing is like, I don't think this is like a okay. So let's think. UTMB has sponsors. This is UTMB Mont Blanc. Great people put the race together. You know, amazing team. They have sponsors, Hoka and a bunch of others. Pay a lot of money, and then they have the village, right? Which is this like expo thing where like people pay 10 to 15,000 euros to have a stand. They set up a mini little town, you know, and they sell a lot, right?
That's the goal.
They make money there. But then UTMB has a massive store
Yes.
there where they're selling, you know, the t-shirts where your
Swag.
name is there, your Compress or like socks with your face on it, whatever you want, right? Like toilet paper for the race, like with the UTMB logo, like dude, like just, you know, like
Everything.
everything, dude. Like massive store. So they make money there. And then, so we have sponsors, the fair, everything they sell. And then there's the entry fee that people pay. They make money there. And then most of the aid stations are managed by the town where the aid station happened. And all of the volunteers and all of the things on that aid stations are donations
No.
from the towns. Yeah.
The food?
Yeah, everything.
that's crazy.
What a business model, dude.
Great business model.
That's crazy.
So like these are donations. Hey, don't quote me on any. Maybe I'm making it up.
They're
But
like, Matt, give me my $90.
no, but like I mean, I don't think the thing is like I don't think this is like new news. This is like we know that that's how it is. Like the towns donate. I don't think the towns pay for the race to go through, but like I don't think that's a thing. But
I mean, the race needs to go through some of those towns.
yeah, but like I think that there is like towns donations in terms of like the aid station set up. There is some sort of, and then a bunch of the people on the route are volunteers.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
right,
Of course, yeah.
okay. So I think the cost of putting the race is not low,
But not high.
but it's like the offset of that cost is like very high due to all of these donations and like all of the volunteers. You know, what it will be high cost, like the medical team, which I think are like volunteers. Like I don't know if they have some. I don't know if they have like helicopters here, security. Maybe
Don't you have to pay for that, though, if you get
Probably.
helicoptered? Yeah.
You have to buy the insurance.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you don't have the insurance, you have
That's
to pay
right.
for it.
Yeah,
That's
well,
right. You have to
that's
buy the insurance.
Yeah,
too.
Well,
they're
but-
making money every which way
Yeah.
out here.
So what I'm trying to say is that this is a great business. This is a money making machine. It's like it's so well thought, and it just like, dude, it works because
How
here we
else
are.
can we make money? Let's charge these fucking Americans €95 just to
But-
get over here.
Yeah.
Well, I think that this is one thing that like I don't know if they will offset that from the taxes, but like I don't think it's necessary to have the athletes pay an extra fee. You know, so like I was setting up the table to be like, dude, like I think that they have enough money, they make enough money with this race to like not make the runners pay for that. But you know what I think is gonna be next?
What's next?
I think maybe next year or like in a couple of years, I bet that you're gonna have to pay like a 50 or $95 fee to apply to the lottery, dude. I don't know why they haven't done that yet.
I
but
mean,
that should be
Can
the
you
next.
boost your chance with more money?
Probably, dude.
Yeah. The more you can buy more carbon offsets to like increase your
Yeah.
lottery chances, dude.
But that's already a thing because like if you say that you're arriving via train, you have like 30% more chances of getting in the lottery.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
For me, it was easy because I live in Annecy.
yeah. So Matt,
You're obviously taking the train.
From Annecy,
Exactly.
That's where I live.
yeah.
Everyone's taking the train.
Everywhere.
I'm gonna be
It's
like,
like we better see everybody here on the train. You know?
Also, the train's at high speed rail. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't have high speed rail.
I have
They're
no
talking
idea.
about that red
Where?
train or what?
no,
Yeah.
they have high speed until like there is no high speed there actually.
Yeah,
No,
that was the option. And
Cat
that's what
just
I
taking
clicked.
the Amtrak all the way to
You're gonna be there.
Yikes.
Chamonix.
But dude, here's the other thing. Like, I feel like they could have totally packaged this in a way that was like, it's just part of the entry fee, and it's not like
increase the entry
broken
fee.
out
Yeah.
as like this
Yeah.
additional charge. It's
But
like
I think that's because probably they will have to pay tax on that.
Oh, yeah.
maybe, yeah.
But I'm not saying that they are bad or like what they do is bad. I'm just
I am. It's
setting
just
up the
fucked up.
table
No one's quoting you more.
of the facts.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I think that this part of the offset, I think it's unnecessary. Also, like then there's the whole thing about the buses, or like you need to buy bus tickets
Oh,
for
there's-
your crew to get around. It's like
Which they may not even really make it to the aid station on them buses. You know?
probably
That's
no.
the
Half the
dude.
time they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is like, I think your point is great. It's like maybe have a race with 1,000 people instead of 2,700 for the 100 miles. You know,
It is like too big. Yeah.
just
I
just
agree.
All
just
those race distances.
Yeah, yeah.
thousands
just
of
do
people.
less. You know,
Yeah.
just do like 1,000.
But then
Yeah.
Cup.
everybody be
Or
so
you-
upset that they couldn't ever get into UTMB, just like they are Hard Rock.
And
Whatever.
dude, that'd
dude.
be
like,
50% the money they're making.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
The thing about this is they have us. Like
I know.
I texted back in this group once Matt said this. I was like, I would still donate my kidney to be in CCC. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah, you were
they
like,
could tell me, they could be like, entry fees $1,000 and like you have to like let us steal your identity, and I'd be like, yeah, I guess I'll be there.
well,
you know?
and to be fair, we're all sponsored athletes. We have like our brands, like
Yeah.
that's the place they
yeah.
want us to be.
But
It's not
there's-
even want us. Like it's kind of like you're going there. You know what I
Totally.
mean?
But imagine for people who like, this is their bucket list thing. They put in the lottery like 10 times. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
That's those perfect person. It's like,
Yeah,
well, what's
they'll pay
another
whatever.
90
It's
bucks?
like going to
you know?
It's like going to Disney World, dude.
Exactly.
Dude, it's like-
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, and also like
It's sad.
$90, like what difference makes
Dude,
for that people?
like I'm very happy and thankful I am sponsored now, and like, you know, they'll be paying for all this at the end of the day. But like, I was just thinking, man, like when I did this 2 years ago, or like when I ran UTMB, if like all these extra fees and everything were on top, it's like taking out a loan just to go to UTMB.
Yeah, dude.
Putting it on the
Yeah.
credit card. You know what I'm
I
saying?
did, man.
It's like,
It's like just now paying off that credit card. You
messed
know?
up, dude.
How many diapers, dude?
Oh,
Is the carbon offset?
Seriously.
You know,
A lot
well,
of
that's the
effort.
thing. You start thinking about all these things more and more.
Yeah.
When you bring a kid in the world, it's
Yeah.
wild.
yeah, I think you have the right to be pissed about it. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Maybe I don't know them
Yeah.
personally. Maybe they mean well, but it's like
they mean well, dude.
Yeah,
like the Chamonix team, like
yeah.
if the people of like the UTMB group on the French side is the one behind, it's like I'm sure they mean well because they're all great, you know.
Yeah.
But like it's like the same issue they always have. It's just like it's the packaging sucks. It's like,
But aren't they the ones like? How do you mean well if you're the one doing all this? Like if you're like charging,
because they want to like do something that will actually, I think they legitimately whatever the word is.
legitimately.
Thank you. They want to do something to like offset the impact that the race and the athletes have in global warming.
Because
But
that's not the way.
they want as many people to meet their extraordinary as possible.
that's true.
You know?
It's a good point.
And $90 gets you there. No, but like, so I think the thought process or like the ideal.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not gonna say it,
yeah.
but
No, I
it's
get it. I get
like
what you're
the
saying.
ideal is good.
Yeah.
The execution, though, it's like communism.
Yeah,
Good
people-
intentions.
People hate being forced to pay something.
Especially after the
That's
fact
like-
like that. It's like, I already paid. Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the emails. I did not like getting that.
You guys
Weird.
paid it? No.
No, not
Of
yet.
course. I had to.
I have till midsummer. I'm hoping.
is from Seth, who doesn't pay any parking tickets.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, oh yeah, I would pay that. Like September's gonna come
message
around.
didn't even sit in my inbox longer than 30 seconds. I was in my email when I saw it pop up. I read it and I was like, God damn. Looked at it, saw it, and I was like, I guess I have to pay this or I'm not racing. Boom, paid it. And literally 45 seconds later, it was like, well, got me for $100,
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
I'm
and
waiting
then they
for
see that date and they're like, it's working.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's I think that's what pisses me off more than anything.
Payout time 45 seconds. Oh man, we're gonna charge 200 this
Yeah.
year.
Dude.
See, that's why I'm
Uh.
waiting. I'm waiting just in case I listen to this pod. Let's get some traction. You know how UTMB, if there's enough noise, they just switch their
Oh, I mean, we
change
can
their
make some
mind.
noise if we really want to.
It's
But we
great.
may never be invited to one of those races again.
No,
We're not
Adam's
being
not
in-
getting into desert rats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're
You
taking
know,
the-
don't bite the hand that feeds you, as they say.
You
you
taking
know?
the train to the Surats?
What's that? Oh yeah, I'm taking the train.
wait, isn't there that luxury train?
Yeah, there is.
Oh
There
really?
is. It
Which
goes,
should
I
actually
think one of
be-
the stops is like Grand Junction.
That
Damn, dude.
luxury train's like
Arthur would actually be stoked.
That looks legit. And one ride on that luxury train is the cost like the same as a like
of your carbon offset.
yeah yeah. It's like an entry fee into UTMB.
Okay. I've never
Dang.
been on it, but one of these days we'll have to.
Dude,
Oh,
maybe
the
this is
gold-
the time.
golden
They would be
rail or
proud.
something.
You send them photos. You send them photos and stuff.
I don't think I'm taking the luxury train,
Mm,
dude.
yeah.
But it's weird, dude. It's a weird time. It's kind of interesting because like Ultra Trail Snowdonia just had that big like
happened
field
there?
reduction size. Well, all of the towns that had granted permits for the race to run over the last apparently it was independently owned. Then UTMB bought it, and those independent race organizers were still kind of involved in the permits they had like agreed upon with the towns the race went through were kind of still in effect. But then when they like left the scene and it was UTMB, they'd been incrementally increasing the field size over those years from like 300 to like, I guess it was like 600 or pushing 1,000 at that point. And the towns were just like, nope, like we aren't going to allow that many people to run through these towns.
Mm-hmm.
So like you
Dang.
got to cut the field down, which is why like this whole debacle kind of happened. But the point I'm trying to make is like
Wow.
the solution to like to Matt's point of like, oh, this is crazy environmental impact and strain on the region is like, yeah, like probably shouldn't have like 10,000 people like driving cars and coming in there or just coming in there in general.
I mean, I know by the fact that the goal of UTMB races around the world is to like at least hit 1,000 runners per race.
also, dude, yeah, I mean,
Like
Yeah.
it's like they want to do that here. Like they're super proud that Canyons has become a race with like so many people.
Well,
Like
they got one less because I decided to pull out.
there you go.
did you officially?
Hey,
Well, you can't do it online. You have to like email.
Oh,
so
yeah, okay.
I gotta still do the email, but
Okay.
you
Not-
pulled out.
Did you
of
pay the
Canyon.
did you pay
Nice.
the
I was so
the
pissed off
pull out
after
fee?
having to. If that's
It's
the
200
case, dude, I'm never doing a UTMB race again.
$200 to cancel your sign. But like, okay, so like that, I didn't know what happened in Snowdonia, and what's
Yeah.
going to happen with the race.
It's a different course.
It's a different course because
Mm.
they can't go through some of these towns.
Which
Mm.
I mean, I was hearing Corinne talk about it on
Wow.
Free Trail
Oh,
podcast.
okay.
The
I hope
reason
my
a lot of people
information's
do,
correct.
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the reason a lot of people do Snowdonia is because that course is just like wild,
Yeah, that's what I hear
insane,
about it.
and they're taking out like a lot of a lot of the main parts.
They kill the race,
Dang.
but they
But,
won't
but
go.
they keep the money, you know.
But they won't
Right.
go down. They will change.
Well, they allowed more entries too. This
So
is the
like
crazy
that's the thing. Like they will change the route and kill an historic race instead of reducing the size of the field
No,
that
they
is
added-
running the race,
And they added more people to the
and they
field.
will add more people to the field.
I actually did
But you have to pay $90 for your car.
Probably.
that actually was one thing that
It's
was
interesting, you know.
was weird. I think I heard Debo talk about this on rest day of like they knew they were going to change the course, but they opened up registration for
Before.
additional entries, sold all these hundreds of additional entries, And then like days later, we're like, hey, the course is changing too. So like what you just signed up for and we sold you is like not going to be what you get.
That's brutal.
Which is just like, and apparently, I don't know if it was Fabrice or like somebody at the UTMB organization, but they were like, yeah, like we don't see any problem with that. And like, to me, it's like, I don't know. That's kind of like selling someone something and then immediately saying, never mind, you're not going to get that product I just sold you. And like, I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, that seems like bad business to me.
Like if I order chicken fingers at a restaurant and then they bring me out like fish, I'm going to be pissed off. But they're like, so this is what we have and this is what came out of the fryer.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, I don't want fish.
And no refunds.
Yeah.
You know, like,
It's like, no,
Yeah.
I wanted my chicken fingers.
I
you know?
agree, and also like, so the reason why we talk about this and Devo and like everybody is kind of like, it's because like this is not what trail running is about, and this is not the principles of our sport. Like this is not what the sport is about. And I understand that Ironman probably invested a bunch of money, dude, and they have to capitalize on it, and like the revenue maybe doesn't really match what they projected because they want to push the races over 1,000, but they're running into roadblocks. You know, I know, like, dude, I know how to handle an Excel. We all do. But like at the end of the day, that's like those decisions are just like every year they're just consistently going against the principles of the sport, dude. The bummer is, and that's why that's why we talk about it, because like that's not what we like about, like that's not what trail running is. You know, this is not triathlon. Nothing against triathlon, but like it's different. Like we feel like this is like a more hippie sport connected with the nature, and like it's just like we have like, I don't know, dude, like
You're spot on.
well, and they're using like the ethos of trail running, which is like, oh, sometimes courses change, as like justification for like a deliberate profit-seeking decision. Where it's like, no, dude, like when race directors have to change a course or make a significant change to a race experience, they usually try to do whatever they can to make people whole.
Yeah.
And like, it's not, it's usually like out of their control, not like, you know what I mean?
Because it feels like a family.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's not that it's not like the answer to this, not like, oh yeah, but every race was a mom and pop's shop. No, like it just feels like a family. Doesn't mean that it's like an amateur run family business. It's like, it just feels like family. Like the people care. They're like, oh dude, okay, here's a refund. Like, oh, I will see you in the next year, whatever. That is like drastically changing. So for us, it's kind of hard to digest. But the other thing is like, in one hand, there's a grow. But then in the other hand, it's like, you, the athlete, are having this strong impact in the environment by traveling to a race, right? So it's like those things actually, normally two things can be true, even if they're the opposite. But like these two are like, I don't think that they really like match. You know, like they don't like they don't make sense together. And the main issue for me is that the freaking Mont Blanc race is so cool. You know, like that race, like that. I don't care about the rest of the series, but like that race,
They know that.
is so cool.
Yeah.
I want, I don't know, and no, it's not cool because it's a final, whatever. Like nobody cares about the fact that it's a final. It's not a final actually. It's like, how is gonna be a final if like there is a race the next week, right? It's a final to what? But yeah, like that race is so cool that like we just wanna all be there, you know?
Yeah.
So they created something really magical there. But they just make too many mistakes in the other side of it.
Yeah.
Just be up front, you know? It's like, even when you open the additional entries, be like, hey, it's going to be a different course.
100%.
If you want to sign up, we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
That's the shit that, you know, it's like, just be up front. I don't know.
I agree, dude. I
Yeah.
didn't know that was another thing. I like listen a bunch about it, but like I never got to listen like what was going on.
Yeah.
I just hear, wow,
I'm glad you listened to Rest Day, so at least
Oh yeah.
Oh, they
hopefully
talk about it on
this
the Rest Day?
story is
Mhm.
halfway correct.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's weird because like even when like several years ago, and it was like Jim and Zach and like everyone was kind of like low key like boycotting UTMB. Killian, everybody came back
they all
around.
still
You know what I
showed
mean?
up.
Like everybody
I mean,
came
dude,
on back around.
We're like talking shit about UTMB, but we're gonna be there in August.
No,
Yeah.
I know. So it's like it's just discouraging or something. You know, it's like, well, I don't know.
It's like, man, it's very similar to like Disneyland or Disney World. Like everybody's like, man, this is messed up. Kind of like what it produces and gives, and how much money and this and that. But yet, like every family wants to take their kid to Disney World to experience Disney World still. It's like, here we are. We're just part of the machine, dude. I don't know.
There's Disney Worlds popping up everywhere too.
Are there?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real. Like every big city's got one.
Have you gone to Disney World?
Everyone knows, like, it's like the UTMB of Disney
Yes.
Worlds is
Yeah.
Florida.
Yes.
Yes.
I have
That's the
never
one.
been
That's
to
the
Disney
final.
World.
Yeah,
That's the final.
Yeah. Florida, the
I haven't
Florida
either.
Disney World's
No,
hype.
you have never. Maybe we go with the kids.
Go together with the kids.
Oh, yeah. Start saving now, though.
Wait, can I come even
I
though I
have
don't
a
have a
Disney
kid?
World fund.
Who knows if you have a kid?
Yeah,
We'll
dude.
take you in the stroller.
You
Seth.
think you
Sick.
come over? Yeah, of
Yeah, cool. Sweet.
course.
I'd love to.
Yeah, we all go with the kids. Maybe you bring up the dog
Fisher.
Fisher.
There you
I
go.
forgot the
Yeah.
name.
I was waiting for him to.
I was gonna say Bosco, but that's another dog from
Bring,
another
bring
friend.
the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
hype.
UTB, we love you.
Yeah, we love you. Yeah, we
That's
love
a
you.
love hate. There's no doubt.
We're only saying this because we care and love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because we care about the sport and because we care about that particular race. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like the race I did in Nice, was a very cool race, and there's a lot
Yeah.
of good they bring. Like some of the races they develop are cool and like awesome, but like that is not like the end doesn't justify
the means.
the means. Is that the thing?
Yeah.
So they gotta course correct a little bit, you know. Like it can't just be all about like the freaking revenue.
Totally.
Like it's just that is not sustainable for a business that is focused in the outdoor industry and delivering experience to trail runners. It's just I think it's just gonna bite you back at some point.
Yeah.
It has to.
Hopefully it's like. Hopefully all this is like a ramification of them growing too fast, and not like hopefully it'll kind of like chill out a bit, because they like I don't know, I feel like they just like came on the scene and just poof, bought all these races,
Yeah.
grew, and they don't know how to like
I don't know.
individually manage these
the
things.
goal is like 50 races next year. I don't know.
50?
Yeah. But they're like in 40. Dude, they're like literally in like 45 races. Like 50 is like around the corner.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, it's like a lot of races. I mean, if you think about it, they probably want to have like, I bet at some point they want to hit like 500,000 runners doing a race a year. They're probably right now, they are,
So environmentally friendly.
I think they're probably at like 150,000 right now. People doing the
500,000.
races or 100K, something like that. So, but like, that's why Ironman invested on it.
Yeah.
Like Ironman didn't invest on it just to like see some people like getting dirty, you know, like riding on trails. Like the numbers don't make sense until you hit those numbers, or like they're not interesting enough. So we just gotta like buckle up.
Ride the wave.
Ride the wave.
Wow, dude.
I'll be retired by the time it gets to 500,000.
If you want an alternative, the World Trail Majors has a pretty sick lineup. I was looking at their schedule.
Dude, the races are
The
so
races are
good.
really good.
The
A
world
lot of good classic ones.
the World Trail Majors, the races are so sick.
They're so
But
fun.
at least in the environment we're in, like as a pro environment, like
Yeah.
some of the races, it's like makes sense in a calendar year.
Mhm.
But I've always thought this, like doing 300K distance races of theirs isn't going to make me not want to go to the UTMB final.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or the one in Chamonix.
Well, what UTMB does for your career too is like undeniable.
Yeah.
If you perform well there, it's like you're set. You accomplished what you've always wanted to since you were
Yeah.
getting into running.
Yeah.
And it's just unfortunate that
You get to hear
that's
that
the
song
race.
play as you come in, you know. Nah.
And then you get to, you know, give a hug to the race director at the finish line.
Yeah.
And if you're true, you have a blast with it.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's true.
We love it, dude. This is a great race.
It's a
I mean,
great
the
race.
truth is that the experience is awesome.
Chamonix is beautiful. Trails are sick. Food's good.
Yeah. Kind of cried at
Can't
that time
wait.
of year,
What
but,
more do you want?
Yeah. You know?
Dude, this has been a banger episode.
It's been a good episode.
I feel like it's pushing 2 hours, dude.
Dude,
Because we had that first segment that like we had to stop.
yeah,
Wait,
we got
really?
people plenty to listen to.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Have a
Yeah.
good long run then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything else, Seth, that you wanted to say?
Nothing that I wanted to say.
Nothing that you wanted
Yeah.
to say.
Well,
Thanks for listening to episode 72.
woo. Enjoy your avocado toast this weekend with your $6 latte.
Yeah.
Pushing 8 now, actually.
Yeah. Better.
Yeah.
If it's
That was good
below-
in Chile, dude. Coffee is less expensive.
Nice.
Jeez.
It's like,
Did you bring any back?
yeah, we're drinking it. We have like half a bag left.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
Enjoy.
Uh,
Enjoy.
We'll be
It's just
there
we ran out
tomorrow.
of our coffee, so
Yeah.
I was trying to buy some of the Rafa coffee, but they didn't have any leftover, like some of their beans.
the Onyx ones.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we like Onyx. It's
Onyx
a very
is
good
good.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we brought coffee. All right, well, peace.
All right.
200
Bye.
miles training start now.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, that would mean like you just don't sleep tonight and you start running right now.
Should go back running.
Dude, I can't imagine doing it too.